Okay. The next one is characteristics of Christian marriage. What are the characteristics of Christian marriage? I'll be giving instances of what you need to know as the characteristics of Christian marriage. We have, it is a covenant, not just a contract. Marriage is a covenant, it's not a contract. Not just a contract, it is a covenant. Let that sink into your head. Marriage is a covenant, not just a contract. And it's saying, in other words, a contract can be broken when feelings change. Do you see the difference between contract and covenant? Contract can be broken when feelings change. In other words, when I'm no longer in love with my partner, I'll be like, well, see, let's go and end this thing. I'm no longer interested. That's why you have court marriage now, because it's a court marriage is a contract. Yes, it is a contract. When you do court marriage, at the end of the day, you go and divorce. And when you divorce, everybody, property, everybody go your way. You are done. But covenant is what? Is a lifetime commitment before God. Christian marriage is a lifetime commitment before God. The same is applicable to your partner. Is a lifetime commitment to your partner till death. So if you go and read the book of Malachi chapter 2 verse 14, you will know very, very well what I'm trying to say. So I don't need to explain more or much. You just need to know that contract is a relationship that can be broken when feelings change. But you see, Christian marriage, Christian is a covenant that is for a lifetime. So if you know this thing, you will calm down before you enter the marriage. You will calm down before you collect the ring. You will calm down before you start. I'm married. You start flaunting it. You calm down, so that when you start flaunting it, at the end of the day, tomorrow your enemies will not laugh at you, or tomorrow you will not be mocked, or tomorrow they will not tell you that you see this one that go and rush, blah 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 blah. They will have one or two things to say to you. No, calm down, because what you want to enter is a covenant. It's not a child's play. It's not a contract. It's a lifetime something. So calm down, so that you make the right choice and not make mistake. Now, the second one is it reflects Christ and the church. That is the characteristics of Christian marriage. It reflects what? It reflects Christ and the church. The church is Christ and Christ is the church. Now, we have the relationship between husbands and wife is meant to reflect Christ's love for the church. Are you seeing it? Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ loves the church. And God crowned it with the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25. Go and read it. Read the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 25. You will see what God is trying to say about what? Marriage. How marriage reflects Christ and the church. Now, God said, husbands, love your wife just as God loves the church. God doesn't joke with the church because God is the church. As my husband is now, I am he is me. If he destroy me, he's destroying himself. If you understand it that way, then you will know that before you pinch yourself, you should be knowing how in fact, before you pinch another person, know how you will feel if they pinch you. That is just it. Let your marriage reflect Christ. I want to ask you today, does your marriage reflect Christ? Does it reflect Christ? If it doesn't, there's still time. Start restructuring. How will I even put it? Start making amends. Yes, start making amends. If your marriage does not reflect Christ, reconstruct it. See, no time is late. You understand? You can reconstruct anything you want to reconstruct, as long as your mind is made up to make a change. You can make that change. If your marriage does not reflect Christ, if your marriage is basbos, your marriage no peace, no joy, your marriage no, in fact, how will I even put it? You are the oga, you are the author and finisher. Nobody can say it is only your own that can be had. Nobody can, in fact, they cannot laugh without you laughing. I don't even know if your marriage is a cage. In fact, I don't know how to put it.
or your
Make a change.
or your wife does not have a say, or your
Yes.
husband does not have a say
Yes.
in anything you are doing.
It does not show Christ.
Instead, maybe there is a plan you want to make. Instead of
Yes.
you to put your husband at front, you needed to put another person's husband
Yes.
as and the front, so that the other person you present your husband while your
Your
husband
is
is
still
there.
there.
So all those things
That is not. That is
marriage.
not. That is not Christ-like. It's never Christ-like. Something that you're supposed to do, and you carry your husband along. You put him first. As your husband, you will know that okay, this is you rather go and carry that yourself, that your university friend, or that your ex, or that your boyfriend, or that your crush. You will tell him everything, and that one will advise you. Whereas your husband is at home. The same thing as men. Instead of you to talk to tell your wife, and your wife will give you her own advice, and you consider it too, because 2 years are better than one.
Yeah.
No matter how knowledgeable you are, oga madam, in marriage you cannot do it alone. If you do it alone, at the end of the day it will backfire. If you backfire, the painful part of it that sometimes I feel bad about it. I don't know why in marriage when things backfire everybody suffers it, but when you be giving caution that don't do this, the person might not want to hear. How I wish in marriage when the thing backfire, it is the person at fault that will suffer it. I would have been happy. And that is the reason why you need to listen to your wife, and your wife needs to listen to you, because if you go and do something that incurs any damage, or that will bring problem to the family, everybody will be affected. So please, it is very, very important. Husbands, love your wife. At every point in time, love them, just as Christ loved the church. Even with everything happening in the church, in the Christendom today, God still loves the church. His love endures forever. But men, we are all human beings. You understand? We can never be perfect. But in your own imperfection, or in your own way, try to always love your partner. It is very important. And you, as someone who is about to get married, you realize that your so-called spouse, or the person you're about to get married to, doesn't love you. You're seeing sign, and you feel that sign is a transition. You don't want to take it serious. It will take you serious when the time comes. So
Okay, I feel.
you want to add something?
And let me add to it. Before you get married as a man, please, that say husband loved your wife. If you know truly that you don't truly love that woman, don't venture into that marriage.
Leave her alone.
If you know that you don't really have that feelings, you don't truly love her, that feelings is not there. Like as Christ said, husband loved your wife. Please, if you know that love, that feelings is not there, don't go into that marriage. Because if you enter into that marriage, you still find it difficult to love her.
And there will be divorce.
And there will be divorce
Marriage
later.
will break.
And there will be divorce later. No matter what, look for something to say no to. That this thing cannot work. That thing cannot work. Please don't marry a woman you don't truly love. As Bible says, husbands love your wife as Christ loved the church. Don't marry a woman you don't love, so that tomorrow it will be a sin, or tomorrow you will stand against the Bible, or tomorrow you will do it. I mean, this thing, I can't do this again, it will lead to divorce. Please marry someone you love very well. Even though the woman later is misbehaving, doing anyhow, so far you still love her. That love will still be there. Than a woman you don't love from beginning. Than a woman you don't love from beginning. Or you marry her out of pity. Let me tell you something. It will surely come to divorce later. Just give it time. It will surely come to divorce later, because we start finding, as a Christian, we start finding it difficult to love. Because when we start hearing the word, husband love your wife, and you try to love her, but that feeling is not there, because it's not there from beginning. Even though when the marriage is not there from beginning. So just out of pity, that marriage will not last. So before you venture this, think very well. Did I truly love this woman? Did I truly love her before you venture into their marriage? God bless you.
Yeah, and then the next is under the characteristics of Christian marriage. The next is, it is built on love, just like what I've been saying. Biblical love is patient. Biblical love is patient, kind, forgiving, and sacrificial. Yes, if you have love in you, if you have love in your heart, you will forgive, you will sacrifice, and you will be patient. So all those things will take place if there's love in your heart. And go and read the Bible verse, First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 7. Go and read it. First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 7. And the next is, it requires unity. Christian marriage requires what? Unity. Marriage is partnership and agreement. It is partnership and agreement. Both parties will agree. And that's when you have proposal whereby the woman will agree to marry the man. They did not force you, you gladly agree. So it is an agreement. And the Bible, the word of God is also saying in the book of Amos chapter 3 verse 3. Go and read it. You will see that God is also talking about unity. You see what God is talking about? Unity. You will see what he's talking about. And the next one is, it is meant to be lifelong. Marriage is meant to last till death. It is only death that can separate it, because it's a covenant. And that is why even normal boyfriend and girlfriend covenant, you see, nothing, they will do it like this. They will say nothing will come between us. Anybody that leave each other will run mad, will die, all those kind of things. And they will now use blood, they will do this one. You will see that one, that one, I don't even know how to put it. You can see it's very effective. Any your life have dabaru. This one now that God is telling us, who is the creator of heaven and earth, that his power is the greatest, we are neglecting it because God is a merciful God, which is not fair. We are only mocking God, and it is very bad. So please, let our marriage, let it show, like, let it be what emulating. Our marriage should have unity. We should be united in our marriage with our partner. You understand? And the last under the characteristics of Christian marriages, it is meant to be lifelong, just like what I said now. God designed marriage to be what? Permanent and faithful. He designed marriage to be permanent and faithful. That is God designed for marriage. And go and read Matthew chapter 19 verse 6. You will see what God is saying about it. Matthew chapter 19 verse 6. And the next is